So being homeless, you are in such a dark place, such a lonely, desperate place. You're literally fighting every day to survive. There is a community there. There is a community of people that do, to a certain degree, watch out for you, but it's in their own best interest because you're in an addictive state of mind. So that was a big, refreshing environment for me to be in, is to have this community around me in a sober living environment. I still talk to my peers from the house, and it's been well over a year since we've all lived together. We have strong friendships to this day. Having built these relationships in my sober living and having that reintegration back with the process that I went through has been what's kept me sober. My diet was that next shot. I mean, I can literally tell you I weighed 96 pounds when I was arrested the last time. I weigh a good healthy 140 now. That's sobriety weight. I didn't eat. I mean, you didn't need to eat. The only thing that fed you was your next fix. So, you know, it's crazy for me to put myself back into that mindset of how I even survived, barely drinking water and never eating, just being completely solely driven on the drug itself. And it's crazy to think of how detached you are from just humanity, right? Like from yourself, from your soul, and from the basic needs of even survival. While I was using, I was the addict that completely severed all ties of anybody that I loved or cared about. My family literally thought I was dead for 2 years. I would not make any communication or contact even when I was arrested. They had no idea where I was. They looked for me. They were worried about me. I couldn't put my family through that. And even when I was in treatment, I didn't even reach out. I didn't reach out to my loved ones until I knew 100% that one, I was done, and two, that this was for real, that this recovery was something I was serious about, something that I wanted to move forward with, and that it was all or nothing for me. You know, 3 years, 3.5 years almost, that I haven't seen my children or even spoken to them. And having to fight that battle is still ongoing today. I'm actually right in the middle of the process of reunifying with my kids. We just had court 2 weeks ago in New Mexico. My children are with their father in New Mexico. And it's a battle, but it's progressing, and there's always hope, and there's always a chance as long as you keep doing that right thing and keep pushing forward and keep proving who you are, learning how to have these responsibilities with a little bit of help, right? I mean, that's what sober living is. It helps you get those skills back with some support versus jumping right out of treatment being like, okay, all of a sudden I'm an adult again, when you've been not even human in your addiction. I had the opportunity to stay with Next Level Recovery in sober living, and I credit this to where I'm at today. The biggest gap is missing right now. We're opening up more treatment beds, we're opening up more resources, we're able to get people to a certain point, but the biggest problem that we're seeing is integrating them back into society effectively. I mean, the biggest thing with Next Level Recovery was they were the first ones to embrace Operation Rio Grande. You're talking about a bunch of homeless people, you've got that stigma again, and nobody wanted to take it on. You know, Next Level Recovery was the first licensed sober living in Utah, and they didn't hesitate. They didn't hesitate one bit, and they embraced that Operation Rio Grande, and they said, we're willing. And you're seeing more success stories from Operation Rio Grande than the regular people admitting into treatment. And one, I think a big part of that is the structure that Next Level had and was willing to take them on, and the program that they run. To use a housing voucher and get a brand new apartment on a brand new building that was just built. And my housing has now been completed, and I am fully self-sufficient.